Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bailee and I have Miss Mercedes here. Come here. Oh, there you are. There you are, sweet girl. Can you say hi to the camera? Oh, this is Mercedes. Such a sweet girl. Right, Mercedes? So today I thought I would show you guys how I groom Miss Mercedes, my Bernese Mountain Dog. It is definitely different if you have watched my other grooming videos, my doodle grooming videos. It is definitely different and less involved in that, but I thought I would show you guys kind of what I do to just maintain her coat. I trim areas that the hair is getting too long, I trim nails, I give her a bath, I clean ears, and all of that stuff. And I thought I would show you guys all of that today. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below so you can join our Pause of Purpose fam. And without further ado, let's get into the grooming. So I'm doing this outside, so sorry if it's noisy, but I just wanted to show you guys real quick what I use. If you watch my grooming videos, then you already know, so I'll just try and do this quickly. But my scissor set is the Gimars. It comes with 4 different scissors, thinning shears, curved, and then 2 sizes of just normal scissors. And then I have a wide tooth comb and then just a general like pin brush. So I'm going to brush her real quick because she rolled around in the dirt, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll get it into trimming. Alright, so I finished brushing her, but I thought I would mention that I did use a wide tooth comb yesterday and really got a detailed brush, so I'm not going to do that again today, but I would recommend that if your burner needs that. But yeah, I just finished brushing her with the paddle and she loves being brushed. It's like her favorite thing. I love being brushed. So now I get into the trimming, and I really only trim 4 places. So her ears, I think it's called a hawk, but the hair that grows, it just gets really long and uneven, her butt fluff, and then her feet, because they are starting to look like Grinch toes. So those are the areas that I trim, and I use the thinning shears around her ears and then just a regular pair of scissors for the other area. So I will show you guys, but yeah, let's get into that. Alright, so I'm going to start with the ears, and I'll just show you on one side. So really I just like fan out her ear, and I really just trim all of this. It gets too long, and then I'll look at it with her ear down. I'll also trim like this here in front, and then yeah, put her hair down and see how that looks. Maybe trim some up just to make it look even. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Sometimes doesn't go to plan. You're thrown right across and you get stuck in the sand. There's a way somehow. We'll find a way somehow. I know the first instance it might seem hard, my friend. That's why we're always home.
Alright, so I finished with one ear, this side, and I'm going to trim up this side. But while I was doing that, and as you could probably see, I just wanted to talk about dogs who don't particularly like to be groomed. Like, she tolerates it, but she is a wiggle worm. She would rather be doing anything else right now, right, Mercedes? Yeah, like she does not like grooming, whereas Moose, he doesn't love it, but he lets me do whatever, where she's the wiggle worm. And I just want to say that yes, it takes time, and you just got to work with them, you got to work through it, and don't avoid trimming an area or anything like that, like the ears, because it's taking too long. You just really have to work with them and take your time. And yeah, I probably took like 6 minutes to cut one ear, but you know, it needs to be done and we're both gonna have to work through it. So yeah, I just want to mention that she is not my easy one when it comes to grooming, but you still have to be groomed, so you got to do it. So yeah, I just want to say that. I'm gonna finish up the other ear and then we will move on. All right, so I finished trimming her ears, and next I'm going to work on the hair that is right here. It is just long and uneven, and yeah, I'm going to trim that up to make it look more even.
That's why we're always home. That's why we're always home. So I guess this means we'll have to live and learn. Find out from the tactics that just didn't work the way we always planned. It's not always clear.
So I finished this one, and I'll try to show you that it is more even, and I have not done this side. As you can see, is less even and just scraggly looking. So, and then that's the other one. Not perfect. I'm not perfect at it, but yeah. And that's the other one. It definitely looks better. So I'm gonna do that on this one. Also, I did end up using both scissors during that last part, so I used the just regular scissors to get the length, and then I used this to help just even out, and I didn't like the look of just a blunt cut, so I used that as well. Sorry that the lighting is weird, the sun is coming out now, but anyways, I finished trimming that, and then I think I want to tackle the butt fluff. I don't mind butt fluff, I think it's cute, but I just want to trim and make it even and not have so much, so I'm going to trim that. Also, since she is like wiggly, and I just cut where I can, and as she moves I just work with whatever position she's in to get it cut how I like. It is hard to film, so I'll try to get a wider angle just so you guys can kind of see, but sorry about that. So you ready to cut your butt, Fluff?
That's why we're always home. That's why we're always home. It all works out for the better in the end. That's why we're always home. That's why we're always home.
Alright, so I just finished this side, I hope you can see, and this is the side that I have not cut yet, so it's just long and uneven, and this side is still plenty of butt fluff, but it's shorter and just more even, so that's kind of what it looks like. Hey, happy girl, you're being such a good girl. Sorry if my hair looks crazy, but whatever. We had to move also because the sun overtook our last spot. So I finished trimming her butt, and I wanted to say that I used 3 different scissors. I used the just straight regular ones to initially just get the length I want. I also used the curved scissors because her butt does curve, so I didn't want her butt to be flat. So I used the curved scissors and really like that. And then just to go over any blunt cuts or uneven spots, I use the thinning shears. The thinning shears are your best friend. Like, if you are not sure, if you don't want to just make a blunt cut, just use thinning shears, and yeah, they're my favorite, especially to go over at the end to kind of even it out and make it look more natural than just like a straight blunt cut. So anyways, I use those. Next, she's laying right here. You can say hi, Mercedes. Alright, next I'm going to do her feet, so I trim those up. It's really just the toe hair and the hair that gets in between the toes. I'll show you guys, but just to explain it, I will push up the hair and then just cut it short, and that just keeps her paws looking tidy. I'll go around the paw and trim that, and then I will also trim her nails. I'm going to show you guys me doing one paw, and then I will finish up the rest.
Give it everything you have. Give it all, give it all, give it everything that you have. Give it all.
Just to show you the difference, this is the one I did, and this is the one that I have not done yet. So I kind of just go between the paw and like, look at that. That's just bad. So, and then I trim that, and then also just trim around, and yeah, just work with her movements when she's moving. But yeah, and then I also used the curved scissors, and then I also used the shorter scissors because the longer ones were kind of hard to use just in this small space. So I did use those, but I did use the curved scissors for around. Alright, so after trimming the feet, I'm going to trim her nails, and I have a beautiful set from Hepwell. So really I just use these clippers, and then it also comes with a nail grinder, but I have not desensitized her to this, so I'm not going to use it yet. But yeah, I love these, and they're also just so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and trim her nails. I finished cutting Mercedes' nails, and I'm giving her a little break, so she's playing outside down there right now. But I thought I would go ahead and show you guys what I'm going to use. So I'm going to bathe her next, and then we'll be done. So what I'm going to use is, first I'm going to use Dawn. I'm doing a 2 shampoo method, where the first shampoo is just for a deep clean, and the second shampoo is like the nice smelling one, and also like a second clean. But so for the first one, I'm just going to use good old Dawn, and then for like my nicer second shampoo, I have Scout's Honor Probiotic Shampoo. This is what it's looked like. I've heard mixed reviews on this, so I like the smell, but I've heard that it can like give your dog skin problems, so just be careful about this one. I'm just going to use it up. I haven't noticed anything with my dogs, but I probably won't be buying this again, although I really do like the smell. And then lastly, I'm just going to condition her with the Chris Christensen Ice on Ice with Argan Oil Detangling Conditioner. This is what it looks like. I'm almost done with it, so that's sad because this is really nice. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to use. And then I also just have this scrubber, and it has like Moose's hair in it because I bathed him yesterday, so whatever. But yeah, I'm just going to use this scrubber, especially because she has that thick burner coat. It just helps get all the product in there, and it also feels really nice. It feels like they're getting a little scratch while getting a bath. So yeah, I'm going to let her keep playing outside for a little bit, and then I will get to bathing her. So it's a little bit later and I have showered and changed, but I still wanted to wrap up the end of the grooming process that I do with Mercedes. So as you guys saw, I bathed her, and then she actually does not like the high velocity blow dryer. She freaks out whenever I have it on, and I honestly have not taken the time to desensitize her to it. So luckily Berners have like a waterproof coat, so she does not take long to dry at all. And we were outside in the sun, but I had her stand in front of a big shop fan that we have, and she did like perfectly fine in front of that, so that helped dry her. And then for the rest, I just put her in her crate and put a box fan on her, and she dried up really quickly. So yeah, that was like wrapping that up. And then lastly, I cleaned her ears, and I just got this product, so this is my first time actually using it, and it is the Kin & Kind Clean Ears Leave-In Relief for dogs. It's just a all natural brand but product as well for clean ears, and I have heard so many positive things, not only about this brand but just reading the reviews for an ear cleaner, because I was looking for one, but I was looking for a more natural one. And this, all the ingredients are witch hazel, soap bark, tea tree essential oil, and aloe vera. Like, that's it, which I think is amazing. And a lot of people in the reviews either said that their dog had an ear infection, they used this and it cleared it right up, or their dog had stinky ears and it helped with that too. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this and just keep on trying it. We'll see how it works. It was my first time using it today, but I wanted to show you guys what I was using to clean their ears. So yeah, that's what I used. So yeah, that is my whole process for grooming Mercedes, my Bernese Mountain Dog. I am not perfect whatsoever, and I also wanted to make this video to show you guys that not all dogs like stand perfectly still like Moose. Like, Moose just lets me do whatever to him. Mercedes, as you guys saw, does not. She is my wiggle worm, especially with cutting hair. She's really good at the bath, but she is a wiggle worm. And if your dog is like that, I get that too. And you really just have to work with them and just be consistent and like, no, I'm trimming this paw. I'm not gonna stop trimming because you don't necessarily like it, and not by force or anything, but it's just like being firm and consistent in that. So I hope that she kind of grows out of that eventually. I mean, she's still 1 year old, so still puppy-ish. And if you have a Bernese Mountain Dog, I hope this was helpful if you're unsure. I know for me, because you don't want to ruin their coat or anything, I was very nervous to groom her, like trim her coat, but I really felt like those areas just needed a little grooming, a little trim to look a little better, a little shaping or stuff like that. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. If you have a Bernese Mountain Dog and you have any tips for me or for the community here at Paws of Purpose for grooming a Bernese Mountain Dog, then please let us know down below. I am willing to take tips and just different techniques or whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, friends.